morning everyone. Look at this. Woke up to a wet day. But that doesn't matter. At least I'm dry. So I'll lay here until this rain stops and then I'll pack up. Good morning. Not sure why I'm so cheerful, but yeah. Bloody crap day out there. Everything's getting wet. Everything is wet. But that's the fun of it, I suppose. Just trying to pack up best I can. I brought the tent over and packed up underneath this shelter. Now I've just got to wait for a break in the weather to put it all on the bike. Look at that. That's pretty heavy rain. I got out of my tent just in time, I think. Alright, them's the brakes. Weather's starting to break, but not for long I don't think, so no GoPro footage from here to next destination, unfortunately. This is what I'm riding in weather like this, crazy! A few videos ago I said that Sorel was a beautiful place. Well, I just confirmed it. I stopped at McDonald's and I uploaded 2 videos to YouTube, and bloody Macca's there, great. Had a feed there and it wasn't too bad. But actually it was probably one of the best coffees, it's a big call this, that I've had on this trip. Actually it was that good I had 2. And guess what? It's starting to sprinkle again. My goodness me. So what I'm going to do is a bit of a round trip. I'm going to go up and around and try and find a shelter to camp, because tomorrow is Friday. I've got to fly back to Sydney tomorrow night to my son's graduation from university. So I need to dry everything out because my bike's in storage for a few days, and I don't want to come back and pull my tent out and it's all smelly. Well, I'm on my way to Nugent. What an awesome road, beautiful road. Sun's out, what a bit of cloud cover, but that's okay. So people have been asking me what GPS system do I use. Well, I've got 2, Google and Sygic, S-Y-G-I-C. Now Sygic is a paid one. I think it's about $40 or something. I think I brought mine many years ago, and that works on an offline map setup, so you download them on your phone and then you've got them when you haven't got reception, so that's good. And Google Maps. Now Google Maps, a lot of people don't know this, and on one I only found out a couple of years ago that you can download maps anywhere in the world onto your phone, and when you haven't got reception and you're offline, you've got offline maps, and it works perfect. You don't really have to spend several $100s to buy a GPS. Another thing is too, at the end of the day, it's just something else hanging on your bike that you've got to worry about someone knocking off, or something else you've got to charge at the end of the day, or something else you've got to update or pay fees for. Just keep it simple. Just get a dirty old phone. Doesn't matter what sort of phone you get, and download Google Maps and maybe buy another one just as a backup. That's the only reason I've got 2, is the other one's just a backup, but they're both as good as each other. Seen me all the way around Australia, I never got lost more than 8 times. But that wasn't the GPS's fault. Or maybe it was the GPS's fault. Wouldn't have been my fault. So this is where I was going to stay tonight, but they got no undercover areas or no accommodation here. It's called the Buckland Inn, and it looks so good. Father and son run this, or so Wiki camps it. But look at that, how gold's that? Free camping out the back. But look at that. That looks like it's closed. It's probably open. Yeah, well, the fire's going in there. I just don't get people. Why don't they try a bit harder? Like signage, flags, bloody stripper out the front or something. Fucked if I know. But yeah, that's not even fucking trying, is it? That's gold. Beautiful pub, but this is Buckland Road going towards Woodsdale, and it is a bloody perler. The first 10k's was bitumen, and there was more holes and potholes. This dirt road is actually better than that. So this is Woodsdale. State School, 1884, 1965. This is really cool. I look under that awning there and go, free camp. But there's people here. And probably people here till late. So I can't stay there. But it doesn't matter. It's in the memory bank. Look at that old school there. Must have fireplaces in it for the kids. God, they had it good back then, didn't they? Here's another good road, Woodsdale Road. It is a bloody rip smile. And I'm running away from the rain. Looks like it's behind me. The sky has opened up. It's beautiful. Still windy, but whatever. That's another thing I was going to say. On my travelling around Australia last year, I've done 40,000 kilometres, and I seen a bit of roadkill. I have seen more in Tasmania in 2 weeks than I did in my complete trip around Australia. I would say by, no, not double, but by a lot anyway. It is unbelievable how much dead wildlife is on the road. Kangaroos, possums, wombats. Whiteford, everybody. That was the Woodsdale Road. Old building there, or was. A couple of fireplaces in that house, wasn't there? Interesting. Right, continue. Pretty sure we go this way. Well, that's what the GPS is telling me. So this be Levendale. I've got no idea what it's going to be like. Wait on. No, that's not going to happen there, is it? Still bloody trying to case out a place to stay tonight. It's got to happen soon because I need to dry out my tent and stuff. That's Levendale, and that was it. If you blinked, you missed it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So this scene might look familiar. You're thinking, what's he doing in a shed? Well, yesterday I buckled. It was raining, and it was supposed to rain all night, which it didn't. So I've contacted my friend Simon, and I said, is that bed still available again? And he said, yep. So come here and spend another night, which was awesome. We had a big bloody feed again. Great people. Here we go. I hope I got everything. My number one fan. See yous. See ya. Righto. On the road again. Nice morning. Simon said, Ken, it's not going to rain. So Simon, if it rains today, I'm going to video it and curse you because I didn't put my wet weather gear on. But it is a beautiful morning. I'm getting on a plane tonight and going back to Sydney, as I said. Welcome back, Cotter. So that's Mount Wellington straight ahead. Where I am is a place called South Arm, so it loops back around the bottom. So Hobart's over there, Mount Wellington there, and you probably can't see it, but directly there's a little line, a little brown line. That's that shot tower I climbed up the other day. I'm still getting over that. So beautiful little bay here. It's Opossum Bay. Maybe there's some possums here and someone seen one and went, oh, possum. I don't know. I don't know why you'd call a place Opossum, but It doesn't matter, I don't live here, but shit, it's a nice place, nice bay. Oh, look at the houses over there. These houses are to the waterfront. King tide, that'd be lapping their bloody yards, wouldn't it? But gee whiz, it's nice. Look at they just walk out and go for a swim or put a boat in. Now that's nice. That bay there is really nice, and the water's really clear, really clear. Just riding back into Hobart. This is still South Arm. That's a beautiful big bay, isn't it? Beautiful. And the water is so clear here. I'm surprised how clear it is down here. Bloody weather. That way looks great, but then you turn your head and look over there and you go, oh no. This is Brighton. On this little loop I'm doing to fill in time. This is a nice little place. Or big place. I'm hungry and I'm thinking of a banana bread, and guess what just popped up in my vision there. Thank you. Oh, are you allowed to do that? I am. Oh, they've only got 95. So you know what? I want to put 98 in here to treat the old girl, so they don't get petrol and they don't get a banana bread and coffee off me. So the BP's up the road. I'm going to go up there. Come on, Mercedes-Benz driver, hurry up. Hey, he's driving a Mercedes-Benz. He can do what he fucking wants. He's probably rich, arrogant. Oh, I shouldn't be so judgmental, Cam. What's going on? You shouldn't be like that. That's not right. Here we go. This is us. So I've done the loop around through Brighton, up the waterways, and then back around through Honeywood. And very nice ride. However, look at that over there. Bloody weather here is so unpredictable. And the thing is, it rains just enough to probably get you wet if you weren't wearing wet weather gear. But that makes you cold, so that's why I got my wet weather gear on. So I've had people ask me, why is my audio so good on my GoPro? The reason for that is that I've got it tucked away in the side of the helmet, away from the wind. I have also got a dead gat over it, like a little furry thing. And over that, you know when you go to the hospital and they give you them white compression stockings for your legs? I've got a couple of them, and I've used them before, and I've cut a little square out and folded it twice and put that over it, and then duct taped it over the microphone, and the result is what you hear. So dead gat's good, but you just need a little bit more. Here's this bridge again. I'm going to go over it just for me fans. Still raining. Love it. Oh, it's called the Bowen Bridge. There you go. That'll save me having to search the internet. I've got a bit of a fear of bridges now, and I'm not bloody shitting you when I say that. The wind the other day on the Batman Bridge really has put me on edge. Oh, this has got sides on it. I'm protected. Don't feel too bad going over here. It's beautiful down there. A bit of a port over there going on. Oh, there's a Tasman Bridge up further. Some sort of mine going on there, or some sort of smelter, or that's something I haven't seen in bloody Tasmania. Sugarcane. Obviously the wrong sort of climate, but it's got everything else here. Righto, so we're looking for a pub for lunch. Well, look at that big oval there. Or a racetrack, I'm not sure what that is. But I'll be finding out. to be counter meals in there. Got to be counter meals in there. Doing a U-turn right as we speak, and here we go, car coming. I executed that very nicely. And $9.95 senior meals. I'm almost 65. Righto. So gaming and bistros in there. So this is Kennedy Drive here at Cambridge. So I'll leave the bike here for a few days while I'm in Sydney. It's undercover storage. 4 days was $100, so that's okay. Righto, here we are. Cambridge storage. $25 a day storage. And I'm on this little pad of ground here. Sound like I'm going to camp here, but I'm not. This is the plane, but I've just noticed, is that supposed to be bent?
Jacob Wilkinson.
Welcome back to Hobart. Yes, look at that. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this weather, but it doesn't matter. Had a good time in Sydney. So now I'll get on the bike and head back up towards Queenstown. I've got 2 more days here. He's going to be excited to see me. Hello. They said they hadn't moved it. Oh, they have moved it, the dirty dogs. Anyway, doesn't matter, it's here. Hello, old girl. Yes, that's right. It's me again. I'm back in Hobart. And guess what? Oh, look at that over there. Is that the direction I'm riding in? Oh, I got no friggin' idea which way I'm going. I'm going towards Queenstown. So if that's Queenstown, yep, that's right. So just warming the beast up. I'm going to take the GoPro off. A pain in the arse. But saying that, there's not much video between here and where I'm going this afternoon. Of course, I've already done that. Shout out to my new mate Chris here in Tasmania. He's a painter, so he's got to be a cool cat. He offered me a place to stay tonight, but because my plane was 2.5 hours late, it's just on 3 o'clock now. I've sort of lost nearly a full day, so I was supposed to be here at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So thanks again, Chris, but next time, mate. And remember, Chris, don't just leave it in the shed, get on it and ride the bloody thing. Righto, here we go. But check this out, that's bloody serious rain out there, friggin' wet. Need to clean the bike. Holy shit. This may even be where I camp tonight. It is a bit wet. Maybe I shouldn't have wet everything. Doesn't matter. Little town down there. Not sure where I am, but yeah, pain in the arse. Stop and video this, otherwise you wouldn't believe me. It's fine, and then look what I'm going to ride into. That is insane. Bloody insane. And I'm not a storm chaser. Afternoon all. Bothwell. That's where I'm at. I should have stayed at Chris's place. I didn't think I was going to come into this. Oh, there you go. Big friggin' storm. Lightning, thunder, hail, sleet. So I'm under this shelter at the cricket ground or football ground or both. So yeah, I don't think I can ride anymore. I'm not wet, but I'm bloody cold and the helmet's wet. So I'll probably just camp here the night. I might go up there and sit in the stands, watch the game. I was camping under here, but it's still raining 2 hours later. I had to dig drains and divert the water and everything, so I pulled over a little stool thing. I might have to sleep on it because look, the water's coming underneath my bloody bike. Madness, this rain, friggin' hell. Like I said, 2 hours straight of this. Three hours later, still a Bothwell underneath this pickup ground awning type thing. Was going to camp here, but I've been flooded out. It ain't going to happen now. So I was going to camp right here. But we've had that much rain, it's just insane. 3 hours like this, or a bit heavier. It's just eased off a bit. So I'm thinking about going over there and camping on the concrete over there. Another hour on and I'm completely flooded. Yeah, so that I done a little bit of a drain thing going on there, but it's sort of a bit like Lismore. It just levee bank's busted and I'm all flooded out. So wouldn't I be cranky if I woke up in that during the middle of the night? Because I was going to camp there, but as you can see, the water's running, and this is deep. Like this water here, it's quite deep. So I'm going to camp over here, right there. I'll just wait till it's dark so no one can see me, because that's the main drag over there. But yeah, interesting. I really do hope the weather's a bit better when I get back to the mainland, because if it's not, there's just no point in me continuing to tour. I'll just beeline at home, because I'm not riding and camping in this shit. Let's just hope that the weather comes good. All right, see yous in the morning. Oh no, I might show you my setup tonight, because it's going to be pretty bloody good, I think. Hey guys, 9 o'clock here in Bothwell. Still raining. That's where I was going to camp, on that wet ground over there. That rained so much that just completely flooded that, even with my drainage system. My drainage system was a fail, complete fail. Spent a bit of time on it too. Anyway, so I'm camped over here now on this concrete. Got the sleeping bed out, pillar. I've got my sleeping bag in there, but I'll leave it till I'm ready to go to bed before I get out, keep it warm or warmer. So it has been a shitty afternoon. I'm really glad I stopped, because it hasn't stopped raining since 4:30. It's now just after 9. Yeah, been a shitty afternoon. Anyway, got some cup of soup to warm me up. Then I might just hit the sack. See you in the morning. Signing off. Good night. Well, I had to stop because my bloody fingers were that cold that I had no feeling in them. And